It's my privilege to be part of this wonderful archival program to preserve the compositions of legendary Vagyakara and my beloved Guru, Dr.M.Balamuralikrishna sir. Today, we are about to record 5 of his Pada Varnams. Varnams themselves are extremely special and unique compositions which are very particular to Carnatic music. We have Kirtanams, Padam, Javali, Tilana, different forms of composition. But Varnam is a very sophisticated vehicle for music and poetry. When we look at traditional Varnams, most of them have been composed in either Aditalam or Attatalam. One of the most popular Varnams was composed by Sri Adiyappa Ayya in the Raga Bhairavi, Viriboni. Most of us music lovers, we know that. But on researching and studying, delving deeper into the music as well as poetry of Dr. Balamuralikrishna, I discovered that his Varnams are very, very different in form and in content, both musically as well as poetry wise, from the traditional Varnams. We'll take Viriboni for example. Just to look at the structure, it starts Viribo, like 1, 2, 3. That is the opening phrase. We look at Varnams by other composers like Maharaja Swamitrinal for example. In Attatalam we have Sarasi. That is also 1, 2, 3. And that same pattern is followed by many other Vagyakaras. If we take Kalyani Varnam, Varnaja also, Neranam, Kannada, Kanaka. All these Varnams in Attatalam follow the same opening phrase. And if we look at Aditala Varnams, we have Valachi is there, Ninnuko, Yamvari, Sarasu. So these are all, they contain the phrases typical to the raga, but the structure essentially is the same. And the poetry also, mostly it would be one version or the other of saying I love you, I miss you. And the culprit would be normally Lord Krishna. Each composer gives his mudra. Patnam Subramania would say Venkateshwara, Maharaja Swamitrinal would say Sarasijanabha, Veena Kuppaya would say Gopala, Venu Gopala, and so on. And Balachi, Chala Marulu Kunna, or Tamasamuseya, these usual why delay, these are the ideas expressed in the Sahityam also. Let us take the most popular among Guruji's 5 Padavarnams, Amma Anandadaini in the raga Gambhira Nata. This is about goddess, about Devi herself, and the structure is unlike that of any composition composed by any composer before or since. We'll take the Chittaswarams for example and the Sahityam, because Padavarnams have Sahityam for the Chittaswaram. If we take the Chittaswaram of a Pancharatna Kriti for example, Enduro Mahanubhavulu, we take Sa 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 Ni Ni Sa Ni Ni Sa Ni Pa Pa. So Sa 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 Ni Ni Sa Ni Ni Sa Ni Pa Pa. 12 Samagana Lola. So the letters are much less than the swarams, while in this composition each note has a syllable equivalent in the Sahityam, and whenever the swaram is elongated, the Sahityam is also elongated. So for example, Ni Ni Sa Ga Ma Ga Ma Pa Ma Pa Ni becomes Ni Nirvikara Niramaya Murti. Like that, I have not heard many other compositions like this, and the Charanam is a masterpiece. It's a miracle. I still don't know how his imagination came up with something like this. It is Sive 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 Ve Vela Vara Lara Sive Moralinsu. So So Shive, Shive, Shive. He's addressing goddess. Ve, Vela, Varala, Rasi, Ve. So Ve means come, Varala, Rasi, Ve. But it sounds like Vara, Lara, Sive. And the Sahityam itself, without the music, if we just say Antar Yagamuna Ninu Golichi. So we do Yagam not physically but mentally. Purakrita Khalambula Vimuktu Niga Nenaiti. So please liberate me from the papams I have accumulated over several janmams. Sakala Shubha Guna Vinuta Muni Ganavana Guna Trigunatita. She is beyond Sattvam, Rajo and Tamo Gunams, Trigunatita. Then she is worshipped by a lot of people, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. And if we just say the Sahityam without the music, Antar Yagamuna Ninu Golichi Purakrita Khalambula Vimuktu Niga Nenaiti Sakala Shubha Guna Vinuta Muni Ganavana Guna Trigunatita Vidhi Hari Ganapati Saravana Bhava Shuka Sanaka Asura Suragana Ratipati Surapati Vinuta Shive Niratisaya Shive Shive Paramapara Shive Shive Shive. Just the Sahityam has so much power. It is not synonyms of like Rama, Krishna, Gopala, Govinda. It is not at all like Namavali. So this is Gambhira Nata Varnam. Then, and each Varnam is totally different from the other, both in structure as well as in content. We have Shanmukha Priya, Omkara Pranava Nadodbhava. It is about the creation itself, the origin of life, of the cosmos, of universe itself. And there is an interesting background story in this Varnam. So normally in all Varnams we have Pallavi, Anupallavi, then we have Chittaswarams. The Chittaswarams lead to the Pallavi. Dr.Balamuralikrishna said he had composed this Varnam without Sahityam for the Chittaswarams. And the Sahityam was added later. So the problem was that the Pallavi itself starts with Om, which was the very first beginning of everything. So the Chittaswarams would lead to the Pallavi. So what to put as poetry for the Chittaswaram? It had to be something which happened before the beginning. So the Swarams go Ga ga ma ma pa pa da da ti ni da pa da sa sa ni da ni re re sa ni sa pa ma ga re sa pa ma ga re sa re sa ni da pa ma ga re sa ni sa re ga ma om. It comes. So the story goes that the whole world was Palari, an ocean where Mahavishnu was lying on top of a leaf, and from his navel came a lotus, from which was born Brahma, from whose mouth the first Om came. So that is the lyrics for the Chittaswaram. Pralaya jalavalaya putalalalo telena te Bhatapatram Syayaninsu Varaduni Nabhini Varalina Kamala Sanjanita Vidhi Mukha Janita Om. Like, so this is each, like Adiyappa, any of his Varnams, one single Varnam would have been enough to immortalize his position in the firmament of Carnatic music.